Federal Reserve will not ease back its big bucks artificial stimulus of the U.S. economy. And while the short-term reaction on Wall Street is very positive, Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry tells us it's not exactly a vote of confidence on the economic recovery.
Ben's big bombshell after months of warning he and his colleagues on the Federal Reserve might taper their $85 billion a month bond buying. Outgoing Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke sent the market soaring.
Guys, the trading is going nuts over here on the floor.
The Fed revealing it's keeping its foot on the accelerator because the economy is not strong enough without stimulus.
The committee decided to await more evidence that the recovery's progress will be sustained before adjusting the pace of asset purchases.
In the short term, it means while the dollar plummeted, the Dow hit an all-time high because the Fed is keeping the party going, buying up U.S. Treasuries and mortgage bonds to keep long-term interest rates down and push stocks ever higher.
Holy Toledo, it has shot up.
In the medium term, though, it's bad news for President Obama. The recovery has simply not lived up to expectations, which he acknowledged to the Business Roundtable.
We've still got a lot of work to do.
More danger signs for the economy, with Speaker John Boehner edging closer to forcing a government shutdown, declaring he wants to drag the president's health care law into the continuing resolution to keep the government open.
This week, the House will pass a CR that locks the sequester savings in and defunds Obamacare.
The president would veto that even if it passes, and today he warned Republicans are also pushing the nation toward default.
You have never seen in the history of the United States the debt ceiling or the threat of not raising the debt ceiling being used to extort a president.
Bernanke gave the president a boost by warning of major damage if both issues are not resolved, in response to a question from Fox Business's Peter Barnes.
A government shutdown, and perhaps even more so a failure to raise the debt limit, could have very serious consequences.
The president was on defense, though, in an interview with Telemundo, where he was pressed on his decision not to cancel a speech attacking Republicans Monday, despite the mass shooting at the Washington Naval Yard.
I'm in touch with the FBI. I'm in touch with my national security team. We're making sure that all the assets are out there for us to deal with this as well as we can. On the other hand, what is also important to remember is that Congress has a lot of work to do right now.
Now, critics like Republican Kevin Brady say the Fed's delay translates into the hangover being delayed on what he calls monetary morphine. It also means that with the Fed likely to start pulling back in December, the economy could take a hit at the end of the year, just as the president's trying to restart his agenda. Brett?
Ed Henry live on the